Hi everyone, I'm a student at Centralia College and I thought I'd better wear these glasses as a disguise because what I'm going to tell you about my most embarrassing moment has caused people I know to lose their job. You probably know some too, and some have even landed in jail. Well, at least we don't have to worry about getting thrown in jail, or most of us about losing our jobs, because here in Washington State, we have legalized recreational marijuana. So knowing this, I decided to smoke some for the first time in decades. Yes, I smoked it in the 70s, but that was a long time ago, and I know someone who smokes occasionally, so I said, why not? It's legal now, and I'd like to remember what it was like. My own teenagers may be trying it sometime when I think you have to be 21 now. Anyway, that leads to my embarrassing moment, and I hope that you can learn from my experience so you won't have the anxiety and embarrassment that I had. Okay, so I'm going to tell you my most embarrassing moment now. Please don't laugh at me, laugh with me. Okay, so there's 3 things that I learned that might be helpful to someone else. One is know your limit. Start out with 2 or 3 puffs. 2, don't take yourself too seriously, your thoughts especially. And 3, know the law in case there's some consequences to you. My story begins at my friend's house. He had rolled a thin joint and we were smoking it, passing it back and forth while we had good conversation. And pretty soon I started, well, we finished the whole joint, and I don't know how many puffs I took, but I'm guessing must have been about a dozen, way over my limit. And in just a short while, I started to feel pretty stoned, and my mind started going on side trips. And I was thinking paranoid thoughts, such as my friend's voice, who I thought was sophisticated and debonair. All of a sudden he seemed like Cheech and Chong, super cool stoner. And I felt very naive and like I didn't know him, and it was strange, but we can laugh about it now. We got over it. I got over it. So to close, I'd like you to know that I have tried it again. I took just 2 puffs and it was a mood enhancer and relaxer, and it made me feel good. I didn't have any paranoid thoughts at all. We watched a movie and really loved it. It was a music video. Anyway, and also I'd like to share a quote from a news article today I saw in CNN. It was about the annual marijuana festival they have in Colorado, and how this year, because it's the first year that it's been legal to buy recreational marijuana, there were an estimated 80,000 people showing up from all across the United States. And I'd like to quote one of those 80,000 people named Dawn Brooks, and she said, "We're not trying to force people to smoke pot. Cannabis is merely a plant. That's all it is. And more seniors are coming out of the closet." And I'm one of them. And the way I see it, and others, there's never any violence around people who are smoking pot. It seems like it's the peace and love mentality, and the world needs more of that today. I want to thank you all for listening, and peace.